Hey YouTube, this is Justin, aka Demonic Sweaters, and I just have a quick little video update here for the iBook G4 that if you're watching my channel for a while now, you may have seen a couple of months ago I did a installation of Ubuntu 16.04 LTS on the iBook G4 here that you see. And I actually, in between that video and now, this iBook went through a few different iterations. It had Mac OS X on it again, where I was doing some old Pro Tools stuff and you know, some Ableton experiments. But now I'm back to, I reinstalled Ubuntu 16.04 again. Unfortunately, that is the highest version of Ubuntu that'll run on PowerPC now. They dropped support. Well, it's still supported up until this month, I think. So after this, that'll be it. But good news as far as that goes, well, not good news, but at least some hopeful news is there is one Linux distribution, Gen 2, that still does support PowerPC. So I may be trying that one next, but I'm not sure yet. And also FreeBSD and NetBSD and some of the other BSD flavors also support it. So anyway, but what I wanted to show you guys here was, you know, some people, I saw a post on Reddit today where somebody was saying, you know, you can't really do YouTube or anything like that on these old iBooks. But that actually isn't totally true. I've successfully got it to where I can watch YouTube videos on here, and I'm going to show you how I did it. The first thing you're going to want to do is install YouTube Download, which is just YouTube-DL, so you can just do sudo apt install YouTube DL. And then that'll install that. And I apologize for the video quality here. Screen capture, I do have a screen capture. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in. I do have screen capture on the iBook, but it's pretty flaky because of the processor speed and all of that. So it's best just to do it like this. So anyway, you're going to install YouTube Download, and then also another tool. Well, there's a couple of things you can do. One is you can just use the browser NetSurf, and then you can also use this one, this tool here. Let me just show you. In my desktop apps, under network, I have one called, or no, sorry, it's under multimedia. It's called SMPlayer, and you can just install it with apt-get install SMPlayer. But what this is, basically it's like a YouTube. It used to do a lot more. You could play the videos right out of here, which you still can to some extent, just not everything. So I'm going to show you, though, what you can do. So first off, once this is open up, I'm just going to search Demonic Sweaters. And we get some videos back here. And then what you can do is actually, you can go into your settings, and then your preferred quality you could set lower here, even though this doesn't really seem to make too much of a difference, because a lot of the times it's not going to play it right out of the program anyways, because YouTube's changed some things since this was written. But you can use players. You can switch this to the top of the list. You can put an MPV plus YouTube DL download, and then that'll put that to the top of the list. And what I can show you here is if I right click, I have this option that pops up here. It says open with MPV plus YouTube DL. Now, this really, well, it'll kind of work, but it's not going to play so great. So one of the things you can do to make these actually play is you can copy the URL by right-clicking and then just go to copy link to clipboard, like that. And then if we go to my terminal here, I'm going to put in a command. Let me find it. Okay, so YouTube DL, and I'll type it up on the screen too because I know it's kind of hard to see right here. Oh, well, actually this one worked, so that's actually pretty surprising. So sometimes they'll work, sometimes they won't. But anyway, I didn't actually expect that. But so this one actually worked. I just clicked it and it worked. That's weird. Earlier that wasn't doing that for me. But that's cool. Make full screen here. And so yeah, it's playing. Just took a little time, as you can see, but it's playing quite smoothly. Well, that's got me curious. Let me try another one. Let's try one that I haven't downloaded yet on here. Try this one. Usually it was giving me an error when I would just click on it, but it looks like this one may be working as well. And so maybe, yeah, huh. Well, that's interesting. Before, this was not working like the default way, so I kind of made up this workaround, but now it appears to be working just fine. So I'm not sure if that's because I restarted my computer, which may be the case. But as you can see, YouTube is actually working if you use the SM... which one is this? I think it's SM Tube. Pause that real quick. Yeah, the SMPlayer, and I forget how that is actually listed in software, so let's just find that first. So SMPlayer comes up if you do an apt search. And it is just SMPlayer, that's all you need. So, or maybe, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so I installed, it's actually SM Tube. So sudo apt install SM Tube, and that's how you can get that little search engine that I just showed you. And actually, I haven't actually installed SMPlayer, so let me try installing that too. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. But one of the things I was going to show you, and I'll still show you here in a second, is you can copy the YouTube link from the SM Tube program, and then you can use that for YouTube download or YouTube DL to download it. You can also tell YouTube DL which size you want to download. So that way you're not downloading like 1080p or something, because 1080p just won't play on one of these iBooks. It's going to make it crap out. But a couple other things. Another thing that I have working on here, as you can see, I have Pigeon, which works just fine. I have my Google account connected to that, so I can chat with my friends through Google Hangouts through Pigeon. Then I also have email that works just fine, and I use Claw's email as my client. Let me just open it up here. And it's actually pretty fast. It loads up pretty quickly. And then if I go into my inbox, that loads fairly quickly as well. And the setup's super easy for Claw's mail. It's pretty much does it all automatically. You just select automatic setup, and that'll do that for you. And it works with Gmail. I have Gmail set up in there, and it works way better than Thunderbird does. Thunderbird is like really slow. And so is Firefox. So as far as web browsers too, the one that I like is NetSurf. And NetSurf is the only fast browser that I've found. And you see how quickly that opened up here. And even if I do a Google search, let's just search demonic sweaters. And it's pretty quick, see? Returns pretty quickly. And it's not gonna be, oh, I'm not focusing there, what's going on? There we go. A lot of functions in NetSurf don't work, but as a basic browser, it's fine. Like, it has basic JavaScript support, and you can even build the newest version of NetSurf on PowerPC Linux or Ubuntu 16.04. You can build the newest version of NetSurf from source, which I haven't done yet, but I did it on when I had Linux on here before. I did that, and it worked just fine. So NetSurf, I highly recommend. And the other browser that is good is Linksto, which is just LINKS2, and it's a fully text-based browser. So we can go to google.com here, and then we can just go down inside the terminal. Let's search demonic sweaters again. Google search, and there we go. Turns back some results. My YouTube channel comes up on top there, And it's pretty cool. This is really good if you just want to search through forums and stuff like that and just do some reading. There's no graphics or anything to distract you. So it's pretty nice. Let's see what the website does when I go there. And this is my website. And so, yeah, it's all pretty readable. It doesn't crap out anything, so you can read all of the text, and you can get the links and everything like that, which is pretty cool. I used to use this a long time ago when I was at work. Back when I was like trying to pretend like I was working and not actually working, because nobody at my job would ever suspect for a second that there's a web browser that works 100% in text mode. So anyway, to quit this, you just press Q, and then you're out of there. Now, what I was originally trying to show you was to download something from YouTube DL with lower resolution than the default, high resolution version. And to do that, what you're going to do is you basically just go in here to your results, and you right click. In my case, I have F12 mapped to my right click, and then you can just copy the link to clipboard like that, and then you can minimize that, and then you're going to go, without typing it in here, I did it before. Okay, so it's YouTube-DL, and then -F tells the format, and then there's this little bit of code you can do here, just with quote, single quote, best video, then bracket, height, less than equals 480 plus best audio. And what that'll do is it tells the YouTube DL program that you don't want anything bigger than 480p, and then it takes the best audio quality stream and downloads that too, and then once it downloads both, it combines them together into one video. And I've done that already on this video. Let me just show you. Which is, I can just do SMPlayer. And that's going to open up here. And this one is one that I already downloaded that way. And it's playing in 480p there, as you can see. And it plays fine. Even though SMPlayer gives me an error here that says your system is too slow to play this, but it's not. It plays. So yeah, that's how you can watch YouTube on a 2004 or 2005 iBook G4. Still today in 2019 running at this stage Ubuntu 16.04 LTS. But I'm sure you could use this same technique with either Gen 2 or BSD. So hopefully in the future, well, I have a Mac Mini that I may try one of those flavors on, because I actually am quite happy with the performance of Ubuntu or Ubuntu 16.04 on this iBook, at least for the time being, because it runs really, really good, and I can do everything that I need to do on it. I mean, I could take this computer with me and work on it. Like, it works that good. It's crazy. I can check my email. I can write things. It's not really good for uploading videos to YouTube, at least in a way that I've found. But, everything else I do, blog posts and stuff like that, I could write them all, in just a word processor, and then later upload them, to the website and all of that. But actually, I can post even through Firefox. It's just very slow. Firefox really kind of sucks on these. It's not good. But, NetSurf is great. You can watch videos, and then my next video that I'm working on today too, I'm going to show you all kinds of audio stuff that I've been doing on this as well. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll get it up here today as well. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Justin again, aka Demonic Sweaters. And if you can, click that thumbs up button and give me a like, and also subscribe to my channel. And yeah, check out my Patreon page, which is just patreon.com/demonicsweaters. Nobody ever does, but please, if you can, contribute in any way. $1 a month, that helps. Anything you can do. Or, check out my music. You can buy things from anthillrecordings.bandcamp.com, or, however, click ads. Whatever you can do to help me out. Helps me out, man. All right, see you guys soon.